Welcome back to the Four Seasons. I'm your host, Ken Johnson, and today we're going to be doing this was a 2-day adventure. So the first adventure took place October the 8th, and that was around the Red Rock, Juniper Creek area. We hadn't had any rain for weeks. And the creek was ultra low, horrible fishing. Then the 10th, a friend of mine asked me to go fishing with him, and so we decided to go along the Blackwater River area. We started out in East Milton, paddled our way down to just before the I-10 bridge along the Blackwater River. Then we paddled over to Baghdad, went up Pond Creek, went into Milton, and came back and, finished out our day. A lot more fish, still low water. It was a low tide. There were a lot of issues. We saw huge bass, redfish, you name it, and yet they weren't biting. There was bait fish everywhere and nothing after them. So it was a strange day on the water. And today is Thursday, and it's storming. It's storming right now outside. So we finally have got some rain. I might see if I can get out and go fishing a little bit later on and see if that changed anything. But for right now, let's watch the first part of this video. So we're out on our little adventure here. We're out in Munson, Florida, or just down from Munson, Florida a little bit. This is where my mom's side of the family came to Florida and started here. My dad's side founded the city of Milton, so been a long time native of Florida. And I am on a C-string kayak. It's not my favorite kayak. I think I'm going to sell it and get a different one. We got a group of friends I'm out with. I'll be doing some fishing. You'll see that. But for the most part, I'm just kind of hanging back right now, running security, making sure everybody's took care of and that we don't have any issues. But this is going to be probably the last kayak trip of the year. And so next season, I'm hoping to have a new kayak. And we might have a new truck and some new adventures. So I'll see you in a minute with whatever I catch. Alright, well, I just caught a fish and it popped off. I was trying to get my camera to work right. It was set on the wrong setting. I just caught a very small long-eared sunfish. Little baby red belly, we call them around here. And it looks like I got a little dinks hitting this. We're going to go down. I'm going to see what we can do. So we're going to see if we can't catch something right here. I'm thinking if there's fish to be had, it might be along this way. There's a bunch of brown popping up. You can see them brown. They're up top. Big enough to take it under yet. my cork is. I'm trying to go along that trench because the brim above it about 2 foot above it. And I'm trying to avoid them brim. One of them just got bait. Alright folks, let's see if we can catch a fish. I have a feeling we're going to catch one right about here. We called a tree bass, folks. That right there is a tree bass. Not very good eating. Alright. Let me go shallow. I won't go too shallow, I'm going to be in dinks. But I think I need to go shallow. These are all small fish, folks. Every one of these small fish. I'm looking at them. I can't even take the cork under. Okay, so what we're doing, I've got a little Ozark Trail combo reel here. Nothing special, I paid like 18 bucks for it. I got a worm here with a little bit of lead and a cork. So we're going to see if we can catch something. So I'm going to back up here and we're going to see if I can maybe catch something here. Turned around backwards. Going around backwards here for my fans. I'll go and... Hey, sweet baby. She's alright. I love dogs. Alright, let's see if we got something here. Got a bird's nest taking place right now because I'm using Ozark Trail line at Ozark Trail Reel. Not the best stuff in the world. Never said I was using good stuff on a creek, because if you're in a kayak and you're on a Florida creek, you're going to use stuff. I just wanted to say something about this water here. It is about 2 to 3 foot deep max in areas. We have not had rain in over a month. Areas that should be 6 to 8 foot deep are 3 to 4 foot deep. And so that's causing a problem with the fishing. Any spot with deep water, the fish are going to be welled up in. That's creating a hard challenge for me. We got to find the deep water, folks. Alright folks, we're going to try right here. I really don't have high hopes. This is not something I'm thinking I'm going to catch a good fish at. But the chances of catching anything today are going to be limited. So we're just going to try to get what we can get. Catch as catch can, as they say. It is something to say. I'm blasting past fishing hole after fishing hole after fishing hole that have consistently paid off. Like you can see right over there, that right there, that is just dry as a bone. That would normally be about 3 foot deep. So, the thing about fishing, things change all the time. You've got to be used to that and know that. Understand what's going on and adjust accordingly. Because, I'll say it here, folks, fishing is a sport second only to hunting. That's right. Fishing is what you do when you can't be hunting. So it's always hunting first, fishing second. And this is kind of where you hone some of your final or finer hunting skills. There might be something over there. I might spin around. I'm going to show you this Aberdeen hook. This is the reason why I fish Aberdeen hooks in the creeks here, because when you get hooked on something, you can just bend it back, and that's what I like doing. So I can just bend that out with my hands, so that hook fits. Now my big brother Ricky Wallace over at Wallace Homestead, Knife Works in Homestead, if you haven't checked him out, you need to check him out. But he likes crickets. That's his favorite. I deal with worms. So probably right now a cricket would have killed one. So there's something to be said for that. Alright folks, so my buddy Josh caught a little largemouth bass. We don't have smallmouth in Florida. That's what we was talking about. That's my little Freudian slip. We don't have spots. We don't have smallmouths. All we got is largemouth bass. This one right here isn't even a year old. It takes 10 pounds of food for a bass to grow 1 pound. And so this one right here is probably no more than about, I'd say, 4 months old. No older than that. So this is a year-old fish, or this year's fish actually. Alright, we just pulled into a little hole. I told Josh, I said I think this is a good spot. And he had a good one. My buddy Josh said that this should be a video on how not to creek fish. Yeah, this little stump knocker here. Nothing to it. Alright folks, so here's the thing. I have this itty-bitty little brim right here that I caught. And it's not anything special. But I just saw a bass that was at least, I would say at least 18 inches long. Decent little brim, but that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for a bass. He's barely eating size. I wouldn't say he was eating size though. I like for him to be a little bit bigger than this. Even though I am fillet and release. Good grief. Not bad. Not bad, a little long-eared thunder. So, this right here is absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so that was day one. So you can see it was really a how not to video a fishing trip. Now let's see day two, which was a few days later, a couple days later. So it was that Monday. Because we went Saturday, the 8th, and then we went the following Monday, the 10th. So let's see how that unfolded and see if maybe things got a little bit better. I think you'll like this one. Good morning, folks. This is going to be day two. We went fishing Saturday. first, I want to say it's like the 9th, something like that, maybe the 8th, whatever, of October. So that's Saturday. And today is Monday. And we had such a horrible time fishing, we decided we'd give it a go again. So I'm here and we're going to just see what we can do. Stick around. Alright folks, we got a brim on. It looks like a bluegill. First keeper of the day, right here. Not quite a bull, but I would say this is definitely keeper size. So, just so you can see what this looks like, it's about the size of my hand. But there we go, first bluegill of the day. Probably what, about 8 o'clock, 8:30. We hadn't even been out here 30. We got another one, folks. Let's see what we got here. It's another bluegill, and this one is actually a little bit bigger than the other. So we're gonna get this unhooked and put on the stringer. You can see this is way bigger in my hand. This looks to be maybe a hybrid of a shellcracker and a bluegill. Anyway, we'll get this put on stringer and get another one, because we believe in fillet and release around here. I just lost a brim. Yeah, it's a big one too. Yep, I was trying to get the camera going. Okay guys, we got another one right here. Just caught another one, folks. This is a little bitty one again. Not good enough to stink to grease up. Brim, and my friend Josh. Like I said, not enough to stink to grease up. So we'll get one that's good. Well, this has been a long time coming. Got a fish, finally. He's a keeper, thankfully. And so what we're going to do now is put him on the hook, or on the stringer, because we believe in fillet and release. And I'll see you in a minute. Right here is technically named a red ear sunfish, and you can see there's a little red dot there. But they'll get a little bit bigger than that. They normally cross with a bluegill. This might have a little bit of bluegill in it. But yeah, not quite big enough, but very cool. I've just been throwing these back left and right, but look at this. It has swallowed that hook. Now, I do have a little thing that I can use. So I'm going to try my best to get this bag here, or this box, and I'm going to show you a little trick, if I can get this pretty quickly. And else we'll do some colorful editing, and I'm going to show you how to dehook. So I'm going to show you right here how to dehook a fish that's down in the throat like this. So what we do is put it like that, got the line right down, fish, got the thing stuck in its throat, turn it around, and there it is, dehooked. Now, I'm going to let this fish go, because he's too small, go make bigger ones. Pretty neat little thing. If you don't have one of my little fishing tools, you need to go look at the link that I have in the video description, and I show you how to make one of these tools. So I'll see you again in just a few minutes with another fish. Folks, we have got a pretty bluegill right here. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that little tank right there. That's what we came for. I just wanted to show you this scenery. This is absolutely gorgeous right here. I mean, it is gorgeous. Oh man. Well, folks, we got another big bluegill right here. So it's, at the end of the day, I've probably thrown away at least 15, 20 small ones. So we're going to take this right here, put on the stringer and catch another. See you in a minute. Yep. Well, folks, sun is setting, and this is probably going to be the last fish of the day. He's swallowed it pretty big, pretty bad, so I'm going to have to get this out of him. Yeah, we're gonna put this on and call that good. If you hadn't already, hit the like button if you like content of this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you again next time. Bye.